not currently.
Which one?
Wait.
Oh.
Isn't it?
There we go. Okay.
Apparently it's doing a thing.
The default is this, right?
Well, I just want to check. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
If it was taking my webcam, my audio, it would not do that.
Put this somewhere. So the microphone may be raised up. Alright, Declan.
Now raise it up.
What are we doing?
That's a good question. This was your idea. I feel like it's your video to introduce.
This is the Stanley Parable, which is very obvious from the screen I've decided to start on.
Casually 10 years late to the party, or however old this game is. But, you know, better Nate than Lever.
There we go. Oh, that's very loud. Turn that down a bit.
Menuing should not be louder than our voices. Especially
so,
in this kind of game.
I've not played this game, which is why we are doing this.
I've also not played this game, but I've seen this game, which is kind of the same thing as playing the game.
I have seen one thing of this game. I've seen the broom closet ending.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, I know the basic premise. I probably saw a playthrough from like Markiplier back in 2013 when the first version of this game came out. But fuck me if I remember that.
Hello, first-time chatter, mixed fans, and we are not currently accepting any offers for graphics designers. But thank you for watching nonetheless. I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's get into it.
That was aggressive. That was aggressive. Like I get why, but
I mean, statistically speaking, that's the reason why 60% of the people comment.
I know
That are not immature gamers.
Mix, if you're like a regular
But if you're just a normal
viewer,
person, then you're one of the cool. You're one of the good ones.
Anyway, have you played the Stanley Parable before? Did you not see what this stream was for? Oh, until the computer is barely visible. What are we registering as barely? Are we registering this as barely? Or like, is that barely?
Sure.
I'm gonna do it a bit more.
Whatever makes you comfortable, man. That's what we're here for.
Listen, games do the brightness slider, and then I'll do it the way they want me to, and then I can't fucking see anything. Remember that time we played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I adjusted the brightness like they told me to, and I couldn't fucking see 90% of the time?
No, I don't. I think I've blocked that game out of my memory.
Please enter the current time. Oh, exposed.
Current time is
8:31.
God, it's that late. My God.
This is so immersive.
Can we bring up the strum?
Oh, I didn't do that earlier.
Well, then do it now.
Oh, I misread your showdown bookmark as shovel down. You know Pokemon Shovel Down.
Big fan.
Why does your computer suck?
What do you mean, like, it's just some shit that doesn't play properly. Like, I don't know why it does that. I didn't do that. You know, I just bought the damn thing. I mean, and program it.
There we go.
Build
okay.
it.
Accessibility settings. Good. I hope they have accessibility for... Oh, okay. There is a fucking menu. We could have quit all that. I want to make this quieter.
Yeah. Now is probably a good time to do, really.
How are now the ad ended?
How are now that? Are you saying that the ad on the stream has ended, or?
Oh, this is coming in real quiet, though.
Oh, is it really? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, the game
how are you now that the ad ended?
Now that the ad ended. Oh, we're okay. We're also still not taking... oh, you might not have even heard with the ad. We're not currently taking any offers for graphics designers, so if that's why you're here, keep it to yourself. If you're just here to watch, then by all means, keep watching. We're just getting started, so...
I feel like I should have the headphones we'll have this up so we can adjust the volume as we need. Because the narrator, that's, like, important, right?
Narrator is
the game.
I mean, it's like 90% of the game.
Okay. Well, we have subtitles just in case. Yeah. The entire reason we...
It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Loading. It's never the end.
Oh. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, he's definitely coming in loud and clear.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was...
That's
yeah,
you
know, I like to keep, especially like audio-intensive games, is like half of us is about right.
Room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's what I'm doing.
Orders came to him
That's
through a
us.
monitor on his desk,
Yeah.
what buttons to push.
Okay.
They're just doing
Just
Yay.
just checking.
This is
That's
what employees
usually what
24/7
we get a lot of that.
every day,
Is what I'm
every month, of
getting
every
at.
year. And although others might have considered it soul-wrenching, Stanley relished every moment.
Oh,
that
that's
he
not
was
even a
there,
window.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Me when
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
he became
Something
a
that
video
would
game.
forever change
I
Stanley.
hate it when that happens.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh god, me when they don't leave
Hi.
lists
All
at
his
work.
years at the company had this happen. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Or did he?
Do I exist? Am I a person yet?
Good question.
Oh, right. I clicked out to fix the volume, and I didn't want to click in case it would skip. Okay. That's not right. Why'd they ask me for the time if they were wrong? Oh, I can make a
Honestly,
clicking noise.
I mean, there's a lot of like specifics I don't know about this game, but I do know that almost everything, almost all the details are intentional in some capacity. You know, it's just sort of like it probably means something that the time is wrong. But how do I know?
Duncan.
What?
All of his
Oh,
coworkers
can
were
you
gone.
walk forward by
What could it
clicking?
mean?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I don't know where that is.
And
though.
I think your office is closed. You can't go back inside.
Oh no, my door. Oh. Duncan, you know what this
No
is?
matter how hard Stanley
A
looked,
potted
he
plant.
couldn't find a trick. Stanley went around
Oh.
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Oh.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Duncan
ready
is
to see
making fun of me.
Get ready to hear a whole lot of that.
I just like work. I like work. I just hate my boss in mood. You can't say that.
You know, I'm well. I
observing
mean,
art.
I've had that issue before.
Is this the?
That was my previous job.
I was making a joke about how I'm observing art like you do at the start of Portal 2. I could be wrong. I think this is the exact same painting.
It's not impossible. This is made in Source. Same engine, so it's possible they've borrowed a bunch of assets.
Alright, so me slamming my skull against all these doors isn't. Is this the meeting room? Is this the meeting room? I can't open doors. I can just slap them with my meaty hands.
There's not a whole lot of controls in this game.
Can I
just
zoom?
FYI. No, zooming is not a thing that you can
Knowing
do.
your city. Oh, maybe I should just go through the open doors. They're probably helping me. I hate Mondays. Me too. No!
Cup down.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
okay.
I would say
Oh.
the probably like the correct way to play the game is to listen to the narrator for the most part the first time around, and then see what happens when
Yeah.
you don't.
Listen, I'm just gonna play this game how I would live my life if there was an ethereal entity over my shoulder telling me what to do, which is just do the thing. What I'm saying is I'm a boring person.
Well, I will say that if that is all you do this game, you're not gonna get a whole lot out of it. But
Probably not.
like I say, it's a good control run. It's a good dry run.
Yeah,
to
well,
go
I feel
with.
like what a lot of people do is they immediately say no because I feel like a lot of gamers don't like doing what they're told. But I'm just like, yeah, basic directions,
There
hit
was
me
not a
up.
single person here either.
Do not alter
Feeling a wave
consecutive
of disbelief,
consulting
Stanley decided
without.
to go
Oh
up
my
to his
god.
boss's office, hoping he might find
The
an
white
answer
board
there.
manager.
I gotta go to my boss's office. Is that what he said? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what today is. Help! I need a calendar.
Unfortunately, they didn't invent calendar technology.
Wait, it's Saturday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. Oh no.
Oh no, there's no orders on Sunday.
The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. What? Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Yo, Chris is trying to get the broom closet ending.
He's stuck in the closet. Still
Nice.
stuck in the closet.
Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the... Move my desk. Please keep the targets on the topic of something.
I think this game was made by like Doug's brother.
Who?
He's a YouTuber.
Oh.
Does like he does a lot
I
of
can't jump.
he
I
does a
don't know
lot
why I
of
thought I could jump.
videos that are all that revolve around him making like AI scripts and fucking with games using AI scripts and mods.
That's air.
But yeah, he's a decent sized popular YouTuber, and I think his brother made this game.
Quarterly pie chart profits. Monetize free to... Man, I hope that was in the original version.
What's that?
I hope that was in the original version of the monetized free to play. Duncan. Duncan!
Stanley stepped into the
I
broom
know
closet,
this!
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back
No,
on track.
no, I need it. I'm gonna touch this broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Oh, you're making
No
your choice,
reason
all
to
right.
stay here.
Where's the mop?
Bucket.
Why'd they have a
It
bucket
was
and no mop?
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Was it?
He wasn't even doing anything. At least
This
if there
is
was
the only
something to
reason
interact
Andrea
with,
bought this
he could
game, so she
justify
can go
his
into the room
actions.
closet.
The thing is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm gonna touch his tape.
Hey Andrea, what does sweet FA stand for?
Fart.
Are you really still in
It's
the broom
fuck off.
closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because this is all I
There's
know.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, well, if we can get the microphone hooked up to your algorithm, we'd be happy to do that. Unfortunately, that's not something we can do because it's not possible.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
This light bulb is very noisy.
Yeah,
Maybe
some
to
light
you
bulbs are
this is
noisy.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe
Well, it is-
when you
it's
get to
turning
talk
into
about
one.
This with your friends, you'll say,
I can-
"Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends.
I
find
like
this
this.
insane.
I like the spelling. It's purely a subtitle thing.
I don't actually know if there's more to it than that. There probably
Stanley
is.
was fat and ugly.
Oh.
He
It goes
probably
on for a
hated
while.
because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
He's
That
saying
or
me.
with drug money.
Oh.
Also,
The
Stanley's
drug money.
addicted to
Whoa.
drugs and hookers.
He's being mean.
You made
to
a
me.
choice. You
Coming
made
to
the
a
choice.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It does go on, by the way. You did not hear the whole thing.
Oh. Will you say nice things to me if I do what I'm supposed to do?
Doing what he says is technically the nicest ending.
Well, I want nice things. That's. Can I go pee?
Things get
Look, a potted plant!
things get goofy when you deviate.
I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms and Lime magazine.
Lime magazine.
Well, they can't say Time magazine, right? That's copyright, probably. Makes
It's actually just
sense.
I'm magazine. I like to imagine that part of the magazine isn't rendered at all because it's just a one solid object. So it's just I'm.
I am magazine. The page.
I am magazine.
I still can't jump.
Sorry, can we just? I know we're just checking to make sure the audio is still good. Just bring the stream back up. There we go. Oh, Andrew. There we go. Okay, now we're.
Oh, plant.
Yeah, I feel like if you. I mean,
Is this boss office?
I think so.
Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Okay.
And so the
Oh
boss
my
had assigned
God.
an extra secret pin number,
Oh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh.
Disappointing.
All right. What was it? 2485.
I think it's that or 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
2845.
Trying to
Try that.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could
Oh.
never. Yet incredibly, by
Nope.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I think there's a thing that if you get it wrong like 3 or 4 times, it just opens.
It's dark.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello?
More loud lights.
That's bad. Or wait.
It's bad, or it's the only way to go.
Hold on, is this an elevator or is this an empty elevator shaft?
I don't know.
Ah! Oh! I found the light switch! Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, thank Christ for that.
Can I go back up? Does that benefit me in any way?
It's an option you have. Spoilers. The game is all about choices. You're going to have a lot of those.
Listen. They don't let me open doors half the time, so I don't.
That's a great question. I just can't wait to find
Listen,
out.
I'm just a little stupid gamer. No!
The end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. It's never the end.
Did anything change now that I've done this? Probably not.
I don't even think you can go backwards, honestly.
Terrifying. The door's still open. Hello?
Dun, dun,
Here
dun.
we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
This is what this is gonna be, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
This is like hours and hours and hours of just that over.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
That's what I've always wanted.
How does he keep coming up with all of this?
What's that?
I've always wanted a British man to sit over my shoulder and snark at me for being
Surely
an
this
idiot.
time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
Well, I mean, clearly, I mean...
Ooh, hate this. Gross. Oh, the light switch.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Ooh.
packed with television screens.
Is this a Truman
What
Show?
horrible secret did this
Kind
place
of.
hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Am I
Did
Truman
he
Show?
have the strength to find
You
out?
are somewhat of a Truman in this game.
Oh my god. Well, now that I think about it, yeah. Bro, I love Hit Game Harvester. I want a Stanley Parable mod where everything's the same except Stanley is just replaced with a model of Steve Mason. It'll change like a total of one cutscene, but
I think it's possible to like get over the railing and jump on the floor, though I would not recommend it because it's its own ending and it's a dead end.
oh, as in like a literal dead end.
No, I mean like it. There are some things where like you can get some dialogue and kind of loop back around to the main story, but you get over the railing and you're done. You just whatever ending you get, that's what you get.
Woo!
Monitors jump to life. Their true
Oh no,
nature
104. He's
Each
fired.
told the number
Ah!
of an employee in the building.
Oh,
Stanley's
where am I?
told
Where am I?
others.
Where am I?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Can you switch back to the numbers?
I don't know.
One of them, eternally
Oh,
monitored
okay,
in his
okay,
place
okay.
where freedom-
427. There I am.
That's you. See, Yep.
That's my office.
that sure does look
it's
like your
empty.
office. It's looks exactly like what you thought it would look like.
All of them are empty.
Sure is.
Hey, 601 got fired.
Rip.
Oh, more stuff.
How ominous would it be if, like, the next time it switched to numbers, it said that you were fired?
Oh, that would be awful. Up.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible
Up.
to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
I think there's
that his
things that happen
emotions
to
had been
society there.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
Society.
No.
We live in a
He
society.
refused to believe it. He couldn't
Oh, I could've-
accept it. His
Oh,
own
I
life
could have
in
left.
someone
I could have
else's
left. That probably would have been a
control.
thing.
Never.
Could have gone to the escape.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
There are
This
a lot
elevator
of,
doesn't have a button.
Spent his
Shit.
entire life
There are a lot of
utterly
ways you can
blind
play
to the
this.
world.
Oh shit! I still can't jump.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Mind control
Walking,
status
eating,
offline.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from
Cannot
this
run.
very place. And as the cold reality of his past
It's
began
all
to sink
offline.
in, Stanley
Console
decided that
disabled.
this machinery
Can
would
run, right?
never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
It's not doing anything.
For he would
Everything
dismantle the
that's-
controls once
It's
and
off
for all.
currently. But
Yeah.
There's no saying that it couldn't be turned back on. So
Uh,
this is, you know,
5.
there's a bunch of things with numbers on them.
3. There's one up there. Oh no, Duncan, help! I can't see these stairs. Oh, there's a gate in the way. I can't get to that one.
This is what happens when you adjust your
One,
brightness to the correct
two.
levels.
Slap that door a little bit.
Andrea, look, a prop.
I hope I get to see another potted plant. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. What does that say? Mind control systems. No
Something,
activity
something.
found.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I want to touch the numbers. I just want to see if something happens.
I'm curious. I'm not sure what actually happens if you
I wanna
leave.
touch number.
I don't know if anything happens. Seems that touching the number creates a variety of chirping noises, but not much in the way of things.
What if I touch this number?
Pretty similar to the other one.
Oh. That's kind of lame.
I'm not sure that anything really goes with those buttons unless you do make it, you know.
Oh, I have to make like an actual choice?
Yeah.
What if I mind control
So the-
myself
so
to
the
forget
machi-
that this
so the-
happened?
So the dude says, turn off the machine.
Okay.
That's basically what he's implying.
Turn it on. Oh shit!
You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
I just
Is
wanna
that
go
what
back.
you wanted?
Oh no.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud
Well.
your effort, I really do. But you need to
Well,
understand.
this is
there's
an ending.
only so much that
Oh,
machine
already?
can do.
Well,
You were
it's not
supposed to
right away,
Oh.
but you're now
turn the
in one.
controls off and leave. If
I'm gonna
you
go
want
hit the
to throw my
numbers.
story off track,
I'm
you're
gonna go
gonna
hit the
have to do
numbers.
Much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Huh?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper
Oh, am I about to
DNA
explode?
identification, nuclear detonators
Damn
are
it!
about to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh shit.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
Uh,
Stanley? It's your time
I
to
still can't
shine.
run.
You are
Nope.
the star.
Duncan,
It's your
the
story
numbers.
now. shape it
The
to your
numbers,
heart's
they keep
desires.
going down.
Oh, this is much better than
No,
what I had in
these
mind.
numbers.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments
Still not doing
until the
anything.
bomb
Hey,
goes
the lights turned
off.
on.
What precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I was gonna say I thought we were friends. That's a lie.
You need to know where your co-workers are. A moment of
Well, I can go to
solace
this
before
button
you're
now.
obliterated. All right.
Oh, what if I?
I'll tell you exactly what
Okay,
happened.
so I hit 5. That's
I
4.
erased them. I turned off the machine.
What if
set you
I
free.
also count
Of
down?
course, that was merely
I
in
can
this
count.
instance of the story.
Where is
Sometimes
3?
when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been
Damn
rather
it.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back
Shit.
the control wrested away
Control
from you.
disabled.
No!
Rich, I almost hate to see it go.
Oh,
But I'm sure whatever
Wait.
I come up with on the next go
Executing
around
button hit.
will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds
Wait.
left. But I'm
Wait.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
wait.
I'm going to put some extra
Wait.
time on the clock. Why not?
Thanks.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing?
Damn
right now?
straight.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was
Damn it.
capable of turning it
Enable
on?
backup
I
power to
don't
activate.
blame you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yep.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
can touch the
or
colored
this
ones.
door.
I can touch the
Everything,
colored
anything. Something here will save
Power.
me.
Damn
Why
it.
would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I just got here.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a
Oh,
tragedy.
jeez.
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But
I just wanted to go back to pressing buttons.
Goodbye, employee 427.
I wanted to forget that I learned
That's
this.
30 seconds you have left to struggle.
No.
Seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending.
Oh wait, why don't I
you
just?
being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
I can't even slap this door.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second.
Your time is about to run out.
Until the moment I say happily ever up.
Thud.
I died, I think.
Sure did. Yep. I mean, nuclear detonators just vaporized you.
Oh, here we
Alright,
are.
so that's one choice. One ending down. Check it
I
off
just
the
wanted to
list.
be a good boy, go back to pushing buttons, and forget that I learned that my company is awful.
Perhaps he had simply missed
That's
a
all I
moment.
wanted.
Perhaps the correct thing to do was to turn off the machine all along. That way you can go free and not be under mind
Stanley
control
came to
anymore.
A set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yo, is this the back rooms?
Kinda.
Alright, well I feel like I gotta do the
This
thing.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There are two different.
No!
There are two different ways that story ends, by the way.
I assume there is a way out of it.
Well, no, the other ending is just not trying to turn on the mind control facility.
Well, yeah, I figured that.
Also, no, there's actually no way to turn off that bomb.
Oh.
Spoilers.
I can't order purple drink?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Aw.
Or did he?
I'm gonna smash into all of these. Paul? Jenny? Steve?
Well, that's not the first open door on the left.
This
That's the first open door on the left.
is the first open door on the left. Are they gonna close the door behind me again?
Welcome to Choices, the video game.
I just want to take a peek. I just want to peek.
What's that sign say?
Do not lie. If you were lying right now, stop.
Stop it! Stop lying!
Stanley was
Damn it.
following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, fine. I'll listen to the next thing. Oh, coffee mug. I can't slap it. I hate this. I hate
Look,
this.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Okay.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
You
that
promise?
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
You made me
story has been
explode.
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
My wife and child?
Yes. Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Do I have a wife and
I'm
child?
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My wife!
This is it, Stanley.
Okay.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
I'll do it for my
To put
wife.
your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Where am I going? I guess through the
Probably-
open door.
Usually how the game works.
I don't want to go in that open door. Mr. Narrator? There's nothing here. Ah! Hello? Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in
Come on,
her,
Andrea, say the line.
You can say this is a scary game, Duncan. Hello? Who was what? I'm in a different...
Apartment 447.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Yeah!
All right.
Domestic wife!
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Oh.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes?
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
You're getting all of
Let me show you what's
the
really
narrator's
going on.
meanest endings
God damn it!
out of the way first thing.
I just want
There are plenty of endings where he's just your pal.
This is a very
Hanging out.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Aww.
Oh dear.
Stanley is quite a boring
Oh.
fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No.
Pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back.
There are
to
lots of
work.
times where you and the neighbor would get along just fine.
So what you're saying is I'm just really bad at this. At
But
least
in
I
his
said
mind,
please that time.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that
Wonderful.
he returned to work was a reminder
Even better
that
than
none of
Mama.
it would ever happen to him.
I can watch TV? Okay.
And so he
Oh.
began to fantasize about
Oh.
his own job.
I got my filing
First,
cabinet.
he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time
So
with the
he went
boys.
further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Do I ever have to
It
sit here with the
barely
naked
even
mannequin?
mattered what
Yes.
lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to
At
behold.
least I got a window in here.
As he wandered through
Oh.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible
Perhaps you're
paths and destinations.
Getting the idea of what's happening.
Down one
Why'd they
path
keep
led
the
an
naked
enormous
mannequin?
round room with monitors and
If it makes you feel any
mind-control
better, they're not staying.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in
A
many
yellow
directions.
line? Oh, I know
Down
about
another
the
was a
yellow
gay little
line.
baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, I don't
It was
have
such a
kid.
wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end.
Can we get a hard cut to when I said I would follow the rules next time and then there wasn't a next time?
Snippy?
Mhm.
Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Hi, naked mannequin.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing
Oh, I
is
got my
pushing
computer.
the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I would love to.
And I'm trying
Oh.
to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I have no idea what happens if you ignore him. If you don't do anything.
Willpower. I don't need the keyboard to play. They're not gonna let me not push it, are they?
I mean, if they do, I'm not aware of it. I have no idea.
We'll just sit here and watch this clock for a minute. I think I have to push the button.
I also think it's always like 11:24 at all times.
Duncan, I know how to loophole this.
What's that, Andrew?
Press M.
Oh, hold on. My spine
Oh no.
is rebelling against me. Ugh. Oh god, the narrator, he's attacking in real life.
You see?
Oh.
Can he just not hear me?
Oh.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
A mirror.
Oh.
Press B to push it, nothing.
Suppose I can't. Not in the way I want.
One of these days, I'm gonna go through this ending again. I'm gonna get to that prompt. I'm just gonna like leave and make a sandwich and see if anything happens.
Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley
I don't
pushed
know
again.
how.
And I tried.
Oh.
And then he died.
I feel like I'm really bad at this.
Don't worry, Andrew, there's lots of opportunities.
I'm gonna go through the first
All
door on the
his
left.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Wait,
decided
not
to go
not
to the
this
meeting
first
room.
door on the left.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The other first door on the left. Not this one. You're
When
not here.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Gotta go slap that
just to
pot
admire
plant.
it.
You know how it goes. Oh wait, shit! I forgot I can't reach this one.
This room. What a beautiful room.
Oh, we can
What
sit
a
here and listen to this
gorgeous,
one now.
Gorgeous room.
Can't even
Thank
sit in
goodness
chairs.
Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Wait, oh my god, all these choices, but I can't sit in chairs? This is just like Hades' game.
But eager to get back to business,
I did it again.
Stanley
God damn
took the
it.
first open door on his
E.
left.
Okay. What's in here?
And
Hello.
So he detoured
More
through the
choices.
maintenance section,
Ooh.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So
On
there's
it.
an elevator, or you can get back to the main story.
Oh wait, is this...
This is just leading back to the main story.
Oh, okay, so this is like to my control room with explosions
Yeah.
and shit. Okay.
Well, like I say, you haven't seen the other version of that ending.
Where I play by... You know what, I'm gonna go play by the rules.
Yet
You
there's
technically
not a
haven't
single
played it the
person here
intended way yet.
feeling a wave
I don't don't know which way is the intended
The
way.
intended way is turning off the mind control machine.
Oh, okay.
To a staircase.
Up we go.
According to the narration.
Will he say nice things about me if I turn off the mic control?
He might say a funny thing if you already know the password to the thing.
Go, go, go. Oh, fuck, it's 28.
2845.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Did it.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to
I'm
just
sorry.
let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety.
I'm
So he relaxed for a few moments
Okay.
with some calming new age
I'm gonna
music.
slap these books. So far, I've only found one chair I can sit on, and it's this bench.
I'm sure if you had a third-person camera, it
Feeling
would not look
soothed
like that.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly
It's
walked
really
forward
good.
into the opened passageway.
This is fun. I love this so much.
Yeah, it's definitely not knowing anything about it is the way to play it.
All right, let's go.
But I also think it's also helpful to have someone to either have like a guide or someone who has experienced the game a little bit to like be like, hey, by the way, try that, do that. Just sort of nudge you towards things and be like, I didn't even know I could do that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Okie
of the
dokie.
red mind control facility.
Turn on the lights.
The lights
Turn
rose
on
an
the
enormous
lights.
room
Turn
packed
on
with
the lights.
television screens.
Do 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 do
What
do do
horrible
do
secret
do
did this
do.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I kind of want to.
Did he have the
I don't know what it
strength
is
to
because
find
I
out?
haven't been there. I like to think that escape tunnel is literally just a little hallway that leads directly into a brick wall. Because
Now
that
the
seems.
monitors jumped to life.
I don't
there I
remember
am.
where that
Each
particular
bore the
exit goes.
number
I remember a lot of endings. I just don't remember
How to get
all
there.
of them. I
The
just know that
lives of so many
that they are.
individuals reduced to images on a
I
screen.
know
And
the
Stanley,
names of
one of
some.
them,
There's a
had turned
countdown
the
ending, which I
monitor to his
assume
face
is the
where
one I
freedom
got.
meant nothing.
There's a freedom ending, question mark, and then there's like others that have names.
Oh yeah.
This
there's
I don't
lots of
remember
them.
anything I read about this actually now that I think about it.
Too believe
Wait, is one of
it
those
could be
employees
true.
just like a bar
Had
graph?
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this
Yeah,
the only reason
employee
he
like
was happy
25
with
or
his
whatever is just a
boring
bar
job?
graph.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright, let's go.
No. He refused to believe
I'm gonna be a
it. He
hero.
couldn't accept it. His own life in
Which I
someone
feel like
else's
movies have told me I
control.
shouldn't
Never. It
do.
was unthinkable.
What was that?
Wasn't
It's
it?
like I'm gonna be a
Was it
hero,
even
but I feel like
possible?
movies have
Had he
consistently told me
truly
to actually
spent
not
his
do
entire
that.
life utterly blind to
Especially
the
because I'm just like
world?
some Randy, you know?
But here was the proof.
But
The
being
heart
a
of
hero
the
is a good
operation.
thing.
Controls
I remember
labeled
Zombieland
with
and how it's like
emotions. Happy or
sure you
sad
can do it
or
sometimes, but
content,
also if you want to like
walking,
live, maybe
eating,
don't.
working.
Remember the
All
end of
of
the
it
movie when
monitored
he
and
decided to be a
commanded from
hero,
his
and it turned out to be like that was a
And
good
as the
decision.
cold reality
shit,
of his
yeah.
past began to sink in,
Almost like it was like
Stanley
a,
Okay,
decided
no,
that
I
this
get it.
machinery
I get
would
it.
never again
Okay,
Starting
okay,
here, it's
okay.
terrible
No,
power
being
I
over
get
another
get it.
human life.
All right.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
All right, you got it, boss man. Am I gonna explode again?
It's just no narration, just
Can we get a flashlight? Help!
Andrea, it's a scripted ending.
Blackness
Oh,
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
yep.
And then a
Was it
FNAF jump scare.
They would never.
Yes.
Ooh, I did
He
it.
had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Hooray.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's
hit the button.
grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't know.
But as
Who
sunlight
knows?
streamed into the chamber,
Struck
he realized none
sunlight.
of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Oh,
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Let it go.
No longer would anyone
Let it
tell
go.
him to let go, what
Let
to
go.
do, or how to feel.
but narrator, you're
Whatever
telling me to
life
do all
is,
of those
It
things.
will be
Oh God. I sang Let It Go, and then immediately our viewer count dropped back.
It
No,
You did
come
this.
back.
The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
But this is in conflict with the idea of what I want. You said I want to leave in freedom, but then wouldn't that be just playing right back into it?
Well, I mean,
Also, is this a fucking Monet painting that I'm about to slap into?
it's actually more of a Looney Tunes
Stanley
thing.
felt
Oh.
the
Roadrunner, just be like,
on his skin. The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
congratulations. Wasn't that a much nicer ending?
It was. Yay!
Anyway.
What is... Oh, I got an achievement for getting an achievement. It's really funny. I want to find this magical yellow line I've heard so much about.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I mean, you've seen several points of from which to deviate along the way.
I'm gonna go
Now
down
it's time
the
to just have some fun.
elevator. I'm gonna go down the
Stanley came to a set of
elevator,
two
which
open
is
doors. He entered the
cut
door
through
on his
here,
left.
right?
You want the elevator? Yeah, it's just through here, straight through the
This was
meeting
not
room,
the
and then
correct
the
way to the
elevator.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
It's still
grace,
11:20.
its subtle charm. No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. But eager to get back to business,
It's through the door on
Stanley
the
took
left.
the first open door on his left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Hi,
He
elevator.
detoured through the maintenance section,
Elevator.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Elevator. He's gonna say
But
mean
Stanley
things
didn't
about
want to
me
go
because
back
I
to
took the
office.
elevator.
He wanted to wander about and get even further
What's that?
on track.
It's 'cause
So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's,
You doing what you're told? Just the one time.
Can I open these doors? Slap, slap, slap.
Usually not.
I opened the broom closet that one time.
Oh, no.
Oh!
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Hi, staff.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. No. No, actually, no.
What?
Who's in that car?
No one's in the car. No, there are no other characters in this game.
Why are the lights on?
Because to make you feel weird.
Oh.
It's fine.
Make me feel like I'm about to be run over by a car instantly and die like I have for 2 of the 3. Go Minecraft. Oh, hey! We're here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I demoralized
Rather than
him.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
What?
we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Bonk.
Was that an ending, or is this...
I honestly don't know if that counts as an ending or not.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just go on back.
What did... oh! That's not right.
When Stanley... Wait.
Ah,
Wait,
okay,
what?
I see.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room?
No,
with
I
all the
looked
monitors?
at the door.
Did you move the story somewhere or a... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure.
Ooh, wee!
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Duncan, which door do you want to go through?
Yes.
That's so helpful. I want to
Pick
go
a door.
I want to go to this one. Hold on, can I go to this one?
Jumping is not an option that you have.
There we go. I got through that door. What's in here? Everyone knows. Oh. Oh. Oh, I should be slapping this too.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've
Oh,
ever been
I'm
on.
sorry.
I promise you, there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ah!
I think it's just like rooms endlessly looping on themselves.
All of his co-workers were gone.
At least I
What
slapped
could it
some
mean?
plants.
Stanley decided to
Have
go
you
to the
tried
meeting.
not moving out of
Perhaps
your
he had simply
office?
missed a memo.
No.
We're on a different ending right now. We'll try that one sometime.
Oh no!
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
I can't
Why
open
don't
this
we go
door.
back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Okay. I don't know why, I love the door just silently opening.
Aha! I knew
Oh.
we'd missed something. The story. Here
This
we
looks like
go.
that apartment building we were in. Am I gonna meet my wife? Whoa, whoa.
No,
Oh.
wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Well, this is
Now
different.
this...
I'm in a
well,
treehouse.
I'll be
Wait,
honest, I
no.
don't recognize this place at all.
Under construction
Is this
house.
the story? I don't think so.
Is this story me when I do
Well,
anything?
I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh my
Do
god.
you remember, Stanley?
He's just like me
Well,
for
you know
real.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work. It really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual
Oh.
work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place
Are we
is.
going back?
I don't care what might happen this time.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to restart.
The line!
The
All right,
line.
I've got a solution.
Yay!
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. This is different.
It's true. That's not the and
I just want to see if the doors are there.
well, you didn't follow the line.
I just want to see if the doors are there. The doors aren't there. That's all I wanted to know. I don't want him to say mean things to me for not following the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I'm doing it.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I
Huh?
need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Right.
Sure.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Huh?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now
Hell yeah.
is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yay! Uh-oh.
Oh god.
I can't walk on walls, disappear, or fly.
Really going hog on that line. The line is God.
Can't walk through desks. Wait.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important.
a plant, I gotta
later
slap
in
it.
the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Don't
won't
like
want to miss
that.
anything.
What?
Didn't like that.
Oh yeah?
No, don't, please. Just trying to look at this plant. They're gonna be like, how many leaves? Ah!
Wait,
Oh.
what? We're back at the office?
Ah!
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh!
Hey look, found the story, Andrea.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well,
I do
can't
like
take this
the
anymore.
perfect
With it. Restart.
banks of monitors and then just randomly like
Oh, the line's back. Hi, line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okie dokie.
Now,
Don't play the
yes,
Stanley Parable
this
for 10
is
years. I know that
exciting.
achievement.
Just
I
me and
don't.
Stanley forging a new path.
I'm
a
not
new
gonna get
story.
that
Well, it
anytime
could be
soon.
anything.
is it 10 years or is it
One
5
story
years?
to
I think it was 5 years
Go
on the
wild.
old
Use your
HD
imagination.
version.
Oh
Whatever
dear.
it might be, Stanley. I'm
Apparently you
ready for
can just cheat the system by fucking with your computer's internal clock, but we're just going in a big circle. This big circle. Help!
Mhm. Help. See, this is how you do hidden loading screens in video games, not the way they
it.
normally do
no,
it.
Not you again, Stanley. I'd also like to
God,
be
he's
the
wrecking the
line for
place.
having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. You should be fine.
You see it draw the word help in cursive, followed by run. Like, what does that mean?
Alright, it's fine. The line's in the ceiling. It can't hurt us anymore.
And then it comes out, it's just
a
like, jump scare!
choice.
Why?
To make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Alright,
How
still can't
important
jump.
We mustn't
Hooray.
spoil the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And
Right,
that
by the way.
in turn means that our
This is much easier with
destination
just the mouse.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
I don't... I checked which my right was. He didn't even open the left door for me. It wasn't a choice of. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Oh no.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
So the Stanley
Wall.
Parable Ultra Deluxe is different from the
Well,
Stanley Parable.
You
Yes.
consulted me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a
Hey!
say in all of this?
You got a
Is it
timeline.
really-
You think that's accurate? That's probably accurate,
Could be.
actually.
I
Probably.
don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't
Oh, they
do
both
it.
like
I
here.
won't do it. And the timer
Oh dear.
Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The
Hide behind the
whatever
chair.
it is
Yeah.
that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Ah. Oh.
And that's the end of that one.
Hey, we were cut. Oh.
Oh.
Oh
maybe
no
not.
no no no.
Maybe it's not.
Why is so much paper?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Narrator.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How could you miss them? They're all over the place.
Narrator. I'm scared. I don't know if you have hands, but hold me. Is your name Narrator?
I could be. I could narrate.
Do it. Do your best. Do your best Stanley Parable narrator.
No.
Well, the papers are gone.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors... he
Yeah,
entered
man,
the
I'll do
door
whatever
and
at this point. Look, the meeting room. We
Yet
made it.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so I don't know if we're still in the confusion ending. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Haven't
Coming
gone
to
there
a
yet.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, hell. Hell yeah. Oh, I hate that. You shut up. Oh, more cars that
But
can hit me.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting
Oh.
he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
Well, just keep
crazy.
going.
Well, I don't
All
know.
of my
Maybe if I,
co-workers
maybe it'll
blinking
cut off again.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, that's just a piece of wood.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Oh.
And at last,
I think
he
they
came
wanted
to
me
the
to move
conclusion
faster than I was
on the
moving.
tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ah.
Then
Hooray.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was
Woo.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
Oh, I
entered
ruined the
Stanley's
flying by
head.
crouching.
Why he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if
Are we
this
still in the
voice stood
confusion
for
ending?
all,
Because I'm feeling
No, I think
confused.
this is a different ending.
of course,
So the papers,
this
they were
was
just
not a dream.
a thing.
Could
I
it
don't know
be?
what that was about.
Was
Okay.
Stanley
I think
simply
there might have been
fooling
like if you had
himself, believing
gone
that
down the
if
right
he's
side
asleep,
again
he
and
doesn't have
played
to
around
take
with some more options, you might have gotten like
responsibility
more of
Stanley
that.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice
Oh.
not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a
I'm
dream.
noticing a reoccurring
So he
element in
closed
these
his eyes
endings.
gently,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
invited himself to
What's
wake
that?
up. He felt
Feel
the
like,
cool weight of the blanket on his
I feel
skin.
like the idea of
The
control
press
and the
of the
fact that you
mattress
don't
on his
have
back.
it has been a pretty strong recurring
Fresh air of
theme.
the world outside
Mhm.
this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let
I
me
also
get back to my
admittedly
job.
didn't think we'd
Let
be
me continue
breezing
pushing
through this many
buttons.
endings in
Please.
just an hour.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
all I
take long
want.
to get to endings. Like they're like
I
a
want
few
my
minutes a pop
apartment.
usually.
And my wife, and my job.
Do I have a
All
wife?
I want is my life exactly the way it's
That'll be
always
it. That'll be
been.
the big question.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
How do you think this is gonna end, Andrea?
Am I gonna be dead? Whoa! This is the same fucking wall as. God damn it!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Why
I
is it
must be
pink?
Real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Thought
Oh, did I die again? Remember that time I didn't die?
This is the
you die in a
start
lot of
what
endings
will
in this
happen
game, by the
to
way.
Mariella.
Usually how life ends.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked
Oh.
to her place of work.
By the way, that's what you
But
look
on
like.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself,
Oh.
and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way,
Do you
seeing
now?
this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Alright, what have we not done? What have we not done?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Quite
Stanley
a few
decided to go
things.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Do
simply
you
missed a
have a
memo.
suggestion for what to do? Oh!
Well,
Oh, new content? What does that mean? New content?
I believe that this is supposed to be like it's supposed to be like Stanley Parable 2 stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little bright. Wee! It showed up just in time. I acknowledged it out loud, and they went, okay, here you go, bud. Easy out.
Hello,
It's
And
what-
thank
oh,
you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
no problem.
As you may know,
I
the
paid
Stanley
33
Parable
cents
was
for
a
it.
video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable
Yay.
Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Oh boy.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
It's also pointed out to me that the narrator in the Stanley Parable is also the narrator in the Little Big Planet games. Man, just got a good voice for narrating.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special
Whee!
yet,
Up or
but
down?
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Surely.
It's not moving. There's no buttons.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
Even Amber can't
Should we be
believe
moving
this.
somewhere or... Oh, there we go.
Whee!
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Still can't jump.
They didn't. They had 9 years and they did not add jumping.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content.
Ooh.
Give me the content, Stanley.
Yay! Jump!
All right.
Oh my.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The jump circle?
Yeah.
This is the one part of the game where you can jump, Andrea.
Oh.
Jumps remaining, Andrea. Get there.
It's like my steps, you know?
Yeah, get your jumps in.
Which, if I learned anything from you, I can get in my daily steps by just wiggling my arm around.
Indeed.
What do you think happens when I jump? Like, I could leave.
Explode.
Oh.
Bang.
Oh.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content.
Oh, an elevator.
There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Whee!
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary.
Oh, do
There's
that,
20
please.
hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see.
Ooh, a whiteboard.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying.
Keep enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Or
And don't get me
pound,
started on the
as they
level of
say over
craftsmanship
here.
that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking
Across the
right now at the
pond.
game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Were those
Sounds
great
great.
times?
What do you say?
Like, one of those was a great time for both of us. Which
There
was
are, there's also.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Hello? This is a set for it. Look, it's my old office.
Sure is.
Ooh.
Psst, Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Have you played Among Us?
Among Us.
You're gonna have to be sus, Stanley. I know you don't want to, but it's the only way. Oh.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
What the fuck?
Just our little secret.
Hey, were we making a joke about the Church of Stanley literally like minutes before we started?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your
I
phone.
call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Ooh. Oh.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then,
I was
video
11.
games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh,
Just take over Stanley Parable with a Sharpie. Andrew, no spoilers. There's endings in here.
I don't see anything. I haven't. Or wait, have we seen that one? I don't think we've seen that one.
Oh
Yep.
God, there's one block. Something blocked.
The exact same phototypes. I can't believe he didn't include the adventure line in here.
My first dollar. Stanley Parable soundtrack.
I wasn't even. See, it's incredible, right? I wasn't even there. I just got here. Oh, look, I know that guy.
At that time, you died.
Like, I wasn't even there, and I feel the nostalgia. Oh, I thought this was, like, neat.
and over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning
Don't
triumph
read any
of
reviews
games
except this
journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Oh yeah,
Did you
Stanley
hear that,
Parable, the
Stanley?
most game ever.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
You know some of those.
It's no
I know
games at
2
all.
of those.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk.
Oh no, my socks are wet. It's a good thing my feet don't exist.
Maybe you're
of an
wearing
hour
boots.
of new elevator content.
Duncan! A choice!
Rip.
Fine. I see how it is.
Remember when you could make choices?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the vent. Maybe I shouldn't have vented.
You were sus.
I was sus, and this is what I get.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh no, I used up all my jumps!
Yeah, I don't think you can jump outside that circle, by the way.
You can't. I
These
tried.
were simpler times, Stanley.
Personally,
What I wouldn't
here.
give to go
Fuzzy
back
image of
to
Stanley.
have it
Oh,
all
whoa,
over
whoa!
again.
Sneaky.
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh,
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online
Oh
video
no,
game.
not
I
Steam.
haven't looked at these in years.
open.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh
Oh, wait,
no.
hold. Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! Trying to be
Oh, shit.
funny.
Ah!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Fuck
I
you,
suppose I could write up a
Buglivia.
handful of
Do you think
gags
I could have
to
gotten
insert into
squashed
the
by that?
Stanley parable, but the game is already such a densely
What do you think I
layered
could have
web
worn it like
of
a
profound philosophical
Um,
insights that I can't even
let's
imagine
go
where I'd
this
have the room
way.
to stick them.
This is not a direction.
These are directions.
Oh. Oh.
They're water damaged.
Oh, there we go.
The good ones are all water
Okay, let's
damaged.
see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is
Noodle
actually
shop.
quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
All around
Perhaps
me
the
are
Stanley
from...
parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
Oh,
What's
boat!
this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well,
Oh wait, I
yes.
thought that was gonna be my
Yes, I
boat.
think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Plank.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll
Here's
pop
the
you
skip
forward in
button.
time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you with just the push of a button,
All right.
you'll have zipped right
Bet.
past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the
I'm not
people
even.
want
I'm not
to
even
see
gonna
the
look at
people
it.
want.
goodness,
I'm not even
that's
gonna
what
look
they're
at it.
going to get.
It's not there.
Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination was
So,
the deduction
I guess this is what
therefore
we're doing
becomes
now?
impossible to manufacture.
I
It
just wanna
went
see if
on
there's an
for
end.
nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I
They
say...
could have only had him in the booth for so long,
and the
Duncan.
choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah,
There's
blah, blah,
repetition.
blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
no.
blah, blah, blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
So the question is, do you think they're just going to
But the
repeat
logic
forever,
of
or do you think they'll
elimination
eventually
working backwards,
have
the deduction
some
therefore
reward for
becomes impossible
your
to
patience?
manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday.
There's
here
always
and
an
there,
end.
forward and
Exactly.
back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is,
sounds
so on
like
and so
a loop.
forth, until inevitably, we all until the
Right.
end of time, At which time, everything all at
Sorry.
once. So, now you see,
Has
blah,
some
blah, blah, blah,
personnel
blah,
change.
blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Yeah.
Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you
Oh,
can
no.
tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any
Now we go
choice
look at
you've
it.
ever made is simply a
What's that?
series of
Not gonna make
choices
it-
made by
I
the
can touch
person
it.
who you are, or
I mean, you
were,
can-
or will be at the time
The
of
button
having
is
made
there
such
for a
choice.
reason.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto
Oh, God.
just has a much grander
Not-
sort of
not looking
tone?
at it, it's
has a
not real.
mouthfeel that is rich
It's
with
not real.
emotion and history. Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day.
you-
Okay, look, I
It's
have a
like the
method
bu-
for exactly this sort of situation. And I do find myself in this
It's
situation.
it's like
I'm going
we
to
don't
say
we
each
can't
word back and forth
yellow skip
Ow.
button.
until I become sick of one or the other.
I'm already sick of both of them.
I'm
Yeah.
not sick of shall be the victor.
Yellow skip
It
button
is an
can't hurt you.
unteachable strategy, Stanley. It's
Yellow
west
skip
of me
button.
from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto, treatise, Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I just want to be
That's the
polite,
problem.
Duncan.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right.
Do you think
at your
he'll get mad
fingertips to
if
go,
I just
"Off,
slap
it's
it
all over.
just
Oh, I can't
instantly?
wait to see
What's
what
that?
cooking
You
nine
think
will
he'll
say
get
about
mad if I
this,
just
and
slap
whether
it?
they'll
I
edit
think
the
things will
written
happen
best
if you do
view,
that.
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest,
Whoops, I
don't
tripped
even-
over the skip button.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one
The
was,
door!
well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do
I don't-
suggest that we not
Okay.
press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite
We
certain that
we
there was one
Marvin
here
to
before.
come in
How
the
else
game.
would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can
Quick,
enter a
Duncan,
room without
decipher.
a door of some sort or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away
We're
from the
saying we
skip
need
button,
Martin
go
to play
anywhere
the game?
other
Is that
than
what
the
we're
skip
trying to
button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
Duncan, it's not working.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We
I have
need
an
a
idea.
door.
Time travel,
We need a
go!
door. Stanley!
Hi.
Stanley,
didn't work.
please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe.
This bucket.
I have to know that sooner or
Bucket.
later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my
I feel
God.
bad.
And it's all because of those reviews.
Yeah, all those negative
reviews
reviews.
that I couldn't get out of my head.
Now you have a
I just
skip
couldn't
button.
ignore the negative
And it's the
feedback.
only thing you can
Why was
interact
it
with
so
in this
important
entire
for me
room.
to
Not
fix the
true.
problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never
It's
even
not true.
met Cookie
You know what else I can
Nine.
do?
I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter?
Touch this plant.
Here
I
am.
guess you have a
I'm
clicking
fixating
noise
on
that you can
every
make.
tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury.
Hey, you know what I
to
think we need?
alter and to change and to break
What's that,
anything
Andrea?
Time travel.
unbroken. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh.
You're back. Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's
The
been
plant.
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time,
Oh.
just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Fucking, I feel
Would
really
you
bad.
think that it's exactly the same as always?
Well, I hate to
Doesn't
tell you,
that
kid, but
feel like what we've
you're
always been
kind of
doing?
stuck on a
Me
road
just
here.
talking.
Ugh.
But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at
Remember
all.
an hour
It
ago
isn't
when I
even
was like, I
close,
just want him to say
because
nice
I know
things to
you
me.
can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley.
I'm
The
sorry.
vessel, Andrea.
None
He
of
needs
that.
a vessel.
I'll give it all up.
I don't
I'll
want to
give up
be
every
mean, but I
branch and
don't
path.
think we
I'll
have
burn
any
my
other
story to the
option.
ground.
There's not a
And
whole
the
lot.
single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe...
Remember that time he blew you up? He's not that nice.
It means I lose.
Well, in his eyes, I was doing a bad. So you know, if you think about it.
If it makes you feel better, this isn't even the worst thing you can do to the narrator.
What?
This ending's tame.
Stop speaking and slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
Sorry.
Can't be taken-
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Sue, you're here again. Welcome.
he's mad at
I
me.
have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh,
Sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year.
at least
Let
it's
me
still 1
describe it for
o'clock.
you.
The clock is broken, dude.
There is only
Oh.
Battery ran out a long time ago.
of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret.
Remember,
Longest
remember that time you were like, I want to buy the Stanley Parable. I hear it's an interesting
I lost
game.
it all in a blur of the
I
days
feel like a
longing
big
to undo the
bully.
past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
I
what
say
took
to the
its
voice
place
that
is
blew
what I
me
can
up
only
because I hit the
describe
wrong
as the
button that
collapse
one
of
time.
every moment I have ever experienced my entire
Very
life.
much GLaDOS stew.
Collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an
Things aren't gonna
impossibly
happen
rich
till I hit this
wellspring
button, are
of
they?
both
No,
delight and disgust
not really.
simultaneously.
Sorry.
I was
Narrator. He's gone.
Oh.
Forever.
Huh? Smoke alarm? No! There isn't gonna be a
But they
building.
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough.
Does
They had to leave
does he
a
know I'm
pathetic
here?
little
I
thumbs
don't
down
know.
review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
Hi. I'm back. That's fair.
The end is never the end, is never the
Oh.
end, is never the 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 end.
Okay, good to see how you doing. Okay. Just checking in on you. Hey, am I dead yet?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, it's Portal.
Hey, that thing I tried to make happen. It's happening.
It's Portal 2, Andrea.
Where are Wheatley at? Look. Oh, the sun.
You're almost free, Andrea.
It's won a rock.
Andrew, I think we've established pretty clearly that the clock is irrelevant.
You missed my sick. Ooh. I think the narrator died. Also.
Yeah, probably. I would have.
So what is Stanley then? Oh.
Oh, the apocalypse. Rip.
Never played fucking 7 days. Come on. Oh, no. How can I miss him? Oh, no!
Friend! He's dead. Wait, what? Oh. Well, welcome to the apocalypse, I guess.
Is he out there somewhere?
Andrew, remember that episode of Futurama?
Which one?
I don't regret this decision. But I do rue it. The time he met his girlfriend,
Oh.
and they went 1,000 years in the future.
Oh. Those are things, right? Those aren't just smudges on the screen.
It's just dirt.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Can I go back to my office?
The end is never the end is never the
I'm
Welcome
back.
back, Andrea.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do.
Okay.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
4, 5. He'll probably stop me at 50.
Knowing this, he's like, he either will do it or he won't.
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
It's good to have him
Why
back.
don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. I can do that, probably. I gotta find door 417.
Sure do.
20... It's probably just 3.
420.
Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Going back.
That's my door. No.
No, you're 427. Oh, right there.
How much? 20?
Why not just click until he says
Excellent.
something
I
else?
think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Is this an ending?
Probably.
I just saw it in the achievement list, and I was like, oh, that seems easy. Oh. Not right now.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, The copy machine.
Copy machine, copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
What do you think, Henry? You feel like you're getting somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I can't climb. Will you let me climb? I can't. Oh! Oh! Wait!
Yes,
Yeah.
this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416, 416. I can do this. Where is it? Huh? Huh?
Where's
416? We were having like a bonding moment. It was a whole thing. It doesn't just not exist. They wouldn't do that. Not through there. Not through there.
This case, it's not the new content door.
4B3.
I think it's 483. Could it be further down the way?
But this is the two doors.
When Stanley came
Shit.
to a set
Shit!
of two open
No,
doors,
the
he entered the door.
We're gonna cut through the employee lounge.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Because
perfectly
I think we can see more doors
Perhaps
that way.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Oh
to
no,
admire it.
Andrea, I ruined the achievement.
No! Now I'm gonna
Standing
find it.
now in this incredible room, Stanley, for the first but eager to get back to
I
business,
gotta find it.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh no, I don't think.
I'm gonna find it.
And so
I'm gonna
he
find it.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back
I'm gonna
on
find it.
track.
Oh, 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 oh. No!
What was 413?
I'm gonna find it.
They're cheating. They stole it from you. I have no
Yet
idea
there
what
was not a
416 is.
single person
I have
here
no idea what
either.
416 is.
I'm gonna
Feeling
find
a
it.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
Plaza.
to his boss's office.
Okay.
Coming to
We
a
did
staircase,
downstairs.
Stanley
We're
walked
out of-
upstairs to his
Yeah, I
boss's
think you're.
office.
I think you're.
When did that happen?
Well, it couldn't have been that long. I mean, we've been on this screen the entire time.
Have we? Okay. I don't know why I went to starting soon. I don't know why that's a thing that happened. Also, I'm just gonna... Okay. We got
Stanley
this.
had never seen the office. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Sound like you were going mad, then boom, starting soon.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
That'll do it.
I don't believe him.
Go, Andrew, go. Get it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door
Go,
number
do it.
417?
Show him what. Show him. I got it. Show him your power.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Yeah, dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
going.
dun.
I'm going.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
It's a hell of a code.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the all right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
You can do it, Andrew.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on
Okay.
door 416.
Yes, yes, yes.
When Stanley came
Yes.
to a set of 2 open doors,
So,
he entered the
the
door
new
and-
content door is 416,
Okay.
but it won't say that.
Yet
You
there
gotta.
was not a single
okay.
person here either. Feeling a wave of
Here's what Reddit
disbelief,
told me.
Stanley
in the
decided to go up
gentle
to his
scheme I
boss's
gave it.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let me look. Please. Okay. Move off the office. Get out before the door is closed behind you. If you did it right, it'll like backtrack past the 2 doors and okay. Before the doors close behind you. These doors, I assume.
Sure.
Okay, I think we all...
You can't tell me what to do?
Dun 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 dun. Yon dun dun dun. Yon dun 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 dun. Yon dun 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 dun. Yon dun dun dun.
Man, I
Dun,
hope I
dun,
don't
dun,
have
dun,
to do anything
dun.
else dumb for this, though.
This game is nothing but doing dumb things, Andrew. One of these humans just literally don't play the game for 10 years.
There it
The game
is!
is all about dumb.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine do that one again!
I'm going.
He's so happy. He's so excited.
I'm
Andrew.
going. Oh. I'm touching it. I'm touching it. Hello? Is there another copy machine?
Huh. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Oh, god damn it. Damn it.
Broken?
It's broken.
No.
We learned nothing, but it's okay.
We learned that video games are hard.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
Escape pod.
Are you door 146? Wait.
That's not even close. Not even close.
Narrator?
Hello?
I'm sorry I didn't touch the copier. I tried real hard.
Got real far. Na-na. Scabba-dabba-da-da.
Duncan, I miss him.
This is
just-
quite the escape pod.
It's just leaving me alone with my thoughts.
Are you scared?
Yes. How far up am I gonna go?
Don't know.
Hello? Also, we. Oh! Hooray! Narrator? I'm sorry I cut you off. Oh! Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Wait, I think one more run and then we'll call it.
sure, Andrea.
Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
What do you think? Should we go through new content or should we? I guess.
There's still things you can do in the main story that you haven't even seen. I think you've probably only seen about half of like the original content.
Well, do you have any preferences you want to see before we call it?
Well, I mean, you could always die.
What do you
There's that,
mean you could always die?
I can think of at least 2 different ways that you haven't seen yet that you can kill yourself in the main gun story.
Alright, Duncan, you just coach
One
me.
goes to the right door, one to the left door.
When Stanley came to
I
his
Why
feel
don't you
like-
pick a direction? I'll tell you how to die.
he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna be a polite little boy.
Oh, you're not gonna like that one.
Oh no.
Alright, let's go die.
Alright, wait, what is my first?
Yet there was
Important.
not a
You're gonna want to
single
follow the
person
story
either.
pretty much the correct way for...
Oh, do I get to
Why?
explode again?
Stanley decided
No,
to
you
go
don't
up
explode.
to his boss's office.
Alright.
Go
Coming
up.
to a
boop,
staircase,
boop, boop.
Stanley
Boop,
walked
boop, boop, boop.
upstairs to his
Boop, boop,
boss's
boop, boop, boop.
office.
Yeah, dun, dun, dun,
We
dun,
could
dun.
actually probably get like another stream out of this for the rest of the endings.
You probably could if you wanted to.
That'd be nice. Go
Yeah,
on.
just keep going.
Okay.
Here's
Oh,
the
it's-
door.
huh?
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, because you already know. Yeah. Yeah, just keep going. Yep. Downstairs.
Alright, what is the first deviating choice I'm gonna make?
Well, there should be a big sign that says escape on your
Oh,
left
that one!
coming up.
I forgot about
I
that.
haven't gone that way yet. I actually don't remember, cause like, again, it's one of those things where like there's a bunch of different ways to go, and I'm not 100% which path leads to which ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Sorry.
Mind Control Facility.
I just can't remember precisely
Although
what this is.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's what I was promised, yes.
Oh yes, okay, so that's what this ending is.
The door
Huh?
behind him
Again,
was
it's not even like I said. I don't
Stanley
even.
still
It's not
had
even the ending that I
opportunity to
remembered
turn
it being.
around and
It's
get
just a
back on
different
track.
way to die. But it most certainly will end in your death.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
At
promised.
this point,
Twice
Stanley
now.
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Is he gonna say mean things about me?
confront his death.
What?
Is he gonna say mean things about me? Oh.
No. You picked a path.
I still
Whee.
can't jump, as it turns out.
Nope, there is no jump button. There's just.
Oh, I'm still falling. I'm okay!
Ta-da!
As the machine
Oh.
whirred into motion,
You're a Portal-
and
you're a Portal
Stanley was
fan,
inched
right?
closer
Oh,
and
no.
closer to his demise,
I mean, you know.
Narrator, we can
he
talk
reflected
about
that
this.
his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no, no. That seems unnecessary, to be quite frank with you. Oh!
Farewell, Stanley,
Huh?
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I'm okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ooh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless,
Oh.
making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I'll reiterate, this is not the. I know I remember this ending, but it is like. Yeah, I can remember. I thought I was thinking of a different to death.
Oh, I can't slap these ones. Oh, I can slap that sign.
The Museum of the Stanley Parable.
The buttons!
Look, the buttons. The buttons that do nothing. The credits.
Oh. I don't think I want to stand on the roof. Because I feel like standing on the roof would be a very bad decision for me to make. In a game like this. Where I explode.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
I
How
don't-
they wish to control one
I don't want to do
another.
either of those things,
How
actually.
they both wish to be free.
That one sounds pretty good. I guess this seems an appropriate way to end the stream.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to
I'm
beat
just
this
gonna-
game.
I'm just
As
gonna
long as you
accept my
move
fate.
forward,
Yeah,
you'll
it's,
be walking someone else's path.
As I said,
Now,
as the game said, your untimely death is at the end of this hallway. I wasn't lying.
let time choose for you.
Goodbye.
And then you died for real.
Alright. Duncan. Are you working Tuesday?
I don't think so, but I haven't been told as such yet.
Alright, well, if you're not working Tuesday, we will try to do a rest of the ending stream on Tuesday.
That may require some assistance because off the top of my head, I don't. You're maybe like halfway through at,
Well,
at like the most.
that's
and like
wh- that-
you might. It might be more than that.
Let me finish my train of thought, please.
Yeah.
I punched the microphone, I'm sorry. Your job for Tuesday is, so I can still go in as blonde as possible. You are going to make a little ending checklist for us.
Sure.
And so that way, if I run out of things I can think of to do, you'll be like, well, how about you try this, buckaroo? And hopefully, you will see all of the endings.
Hooray.
But for now, we got dogs to take out, and also I gotta pee. So,
Yay!
everyone have a good night.
What have you? We're 2 hours, Andrea. What's your first impression?
I like it. I think it's a fun time.
Even if it's occasionally a downer.
It's occasionally a downer, and I'm in this weird crossroads where I don't get like.
Andrea, can you believe that you haven't even seen the worst ending? As far as like downer ending goes.
Oh man, really?
Oh yeah.
It gets worse in like the second one we found, because that was pretty
What was the
fucking
second one
downer.
again? What was it?
The one we were just like, yay, I get to see my wife, and then it was just me sitting in a room with a naked mannequin for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets worse than that.
I liked the confusion ending. The confusion ending so far is like the biggest sense of camaraderie I felt with the narrator. I like that one. Also, I feel like I'm in a weird spot with the narrator, because like I don't know if I'm supposed to be like. I feel like I'm supposed to be experiencing a negative emotion, but I just feel like I'm disappointing a parent when I do things wrong.
Well, the thing about the narrator is that what's interesting about the way the relationship with the narrator goes is that you very much like every instance is completely unique. Like sometimes the narrator is just a narrator. Sometimes he's sort of like your just bumbling companion who's just as lost as you are. Sometimes he's an angry parent who's disappointing your life choices. Sometimes he's an outright villain. Like every,
Remember that time he made me explode?
there are times. The narrator is a very interesting character because the narrator is very impermanent. He's fluid.
I just love that in this playthrough, my very first interaction with him ended with that aforementioned blowing up, and I'm just sitting here, it's like, I feel bad, I want him to come back. Come back! Anyway, so, maybe Tuesday we'll have a Stanley...
Stanley? He's coming back? He's been dead for
We'll have
years.
Stanley Parable Part 2. I'm going to avert my eyes from any other things I see about this game until then, so I can enter with the cleanest slate brain I can manage. I've also been told there's a bucket. I haven't seen a bucket yet.
Bucket? Oh yeah, there's a bucket. It's new content.
New content bucket?
Oh yeah, new content bucket. Bucket is like, oh god, bucket's a whole thing.
Well, I only know about it because every time I see fan art, people draw Stanley holding the bucket, so I assume it's important. Like the line! People draw the line, too. Usually not just as a line. Does it have a lack?
I think the very existence of the bucket can make like half of the endings completely different.
Shit.
Like it's a whole thing. I'll have to look into it.
Alright, well, you do that, you do your homework. And we'll reconvene when we reconvene.
All right, but for now, disperse.
Goodbye.
Bye.